Hello, my fellow Russian voters. We got an article here today out of turkopolier.typepad.com entitled, excitingly, Obama spied on other Republicans and Democrats as well, by Larry C. Johnson. All right. Interesting. Obama had that one tweet, I spy, that people referenced. That's funny, given the context now. Everything that occurred, foreign nations used to spy on folks around Trump, and Trump, foreign nations, to go around the laws. Anyhow, do not focus on July 2016 as the so-called start of the counterintelligence investigation of Donald Trump, which was based on garbage documents, Democrat documents, made up to justify taking action against him. That is a lie. We know, thanks to the work of Judicial Watch, great organization, they got weekly updates on YouTube, that the FBI had signed up Christopher Steele as a confidential human source, aka CHS, by February of 2016. It is incumbent on AG Barr, Attorney General Barr, to examine the contact reports filed by Steele's FBI handler. Those reports are known as FD 1023s. He also, as I have noted in a previous post, needs to look at the FD 1023s for Felix Sater and Henry Greenberg. But these will only tell a small part of the story. There's a massive intelligence side to this story. We know AG Barr has brought forth a prosecutor who's looking into the agencies. The agencies. Very interesting. The CIA, with the knowledge of the Director of National Intelligence, worked with British counterparts starting in the summer of 2015 to collect intelligence on Republican and at least one Democrat candidate. Maybe that's more undermining of Bernie Sanders. Crazy Bernie. John Brennan was probably hoping that his proactive steps to help the Hillary Clinton campaign would ensure him taking over as DNI in the new Clinton administration. So the I scratch your back if you scratch my back type of ordeal. Shady. Anyhow, I think there's a hot potato situation with in terms of Brennan, Comey, and Clapper as to who really was the head of all this. Presumably, it starts at the very, very, very top, the administration. Presumably, that darn text between the agents, Page and Stroke. POTUS wants to know everything we're doing, aka Obama. How much did he know? When did he know it? That's the ordeal. How much did he know? When did he know it? Was he part of it? We should be asking from the top down. Let's start from the top. But the people lower are feeling the heat, and they're starting to trash talk each other. It's interesting. None of them want to be thrown under the bus. So, who will turn, if any of them? We'll see. How long can they keep their loyalty and stories straight? That's the other ordeal. Over time, saying one thing and then possibly saying a different thing at a later point in time that conflicts. Anyhow. Regardless of motives, the CIA enlisted the British intelligence communities to start gathering intelligence on most major Republican candidates. Why would they do that? And on Bernie Sanders. Yes, I knew it. I knew it. That guy had no shot. He don't have a chance anyway, even if it were rigged. In his favor. My goodness. I knew it. This initial phase of intelligence gathering goes beyond opposition research. Yeah. Weaponized government. And using foreign nations to go around our laws to spy on opposite political party. And possibly, if you have tons of information, you can undermine an opposition party. So it sounds like steep rigging of an election and possible presidency. So it sounds very, very, very much a hot potato. The initial phase of intelligence gathering goes beyond opposition research. Yeah, you got that. The information being gathered identified the key personnel in each campaign and identified the people outside the United States receiving their calls, texts, and emails. This information was turned into intelligence reports that then were passed back to the United States intel community as liaison reporting. This was not put into normal classified channels. The intelligence was put into a SAP, Special Access Program. Oh boy, there's so much here. The one person who needs to be called on the carpet and asked some hard questions is current CIA Director Gina Haspel. She was CIA Chief of Station in London at the time and was a regular attendee at the meeting of the Brits Joint Intelligence Committee, aka the JIC. I suppose it is possible she was cut out of the process, but I believe that is unlikely. So it seems like these agencies were weaponized as well. So if there's corruption, abuse of power going on, they either need to be, swept completely through, top to bottom, of positions and employees, or preferably just shut the suckers down. Just shut them down. Shut them all down. Just shut them all down. There's too many loopholes and everything, so I doubt Trumpy will take that route, though. But anyhow, there's much, much more to the article. My goodness. No way we could get through all that. So anyhow, let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more. And subscribe. Loads more to that article. Wow. So